the Eagles have an identity problem. They have to figure out who's going to be their coach, and they have to figure out who's going to be helping that offense, because they had a really big window for the Super Bowl, and it looked like it slammed completely shut in Tampa Bay.
So it's going to be a long few weeks in the city of Philadelphia. The Eagles completely fell apart in their wild card matchup against the Bucs, and honestly, it's been kind of crazy to think that they started their season as one of the best teams in the league, and they've been in complete free fall for weeks, and they didn't stand a chance against a mediocre Tampa team. Honestly, things are so bad that even Philly fans on Reddit don't know where to begin. Some of them are relieved, some of them are very angry, understandably, and others are just plain sad that so many vets missed out on a chance to win a ring. And this comment kind of sums up their emotion well. It says, honestly, one of the most baffling train wrecks I've ever seen. Oof. So, of course, need your guys' take on this. So upvote or downvote Lorenzo. The Eagles season this year was the most epic collapse in NFL history.
Listen, I'm going to upvote this with a quick caveat. I'm old, but I'm not that old, so I don't know all that stuff that came way back when. But for the time that I've been around, this is the one. This team went to the Super Bowl last year. They had a nice roster. Basically, the directive was, when Nick Sirianni took over, was, here, there's this roster. We have all this talent on defense. We have all this talent on offense. We have speed. We have strength. We're physical. Don't screw it up. His 2 quarters left, and then this year has been a disaster. Basically, last year they were gifted an easy path to the Super Bowl, so I think we have to talk about that, and maybe in a separate conversation. But just his inability to adapt to adversity, I think, is his downfall here. The move to Matt Patricia when Desai was the defense was struggling a little bit. That was such a desperation move. But this offense is his. Once Shane Steichen left to the Colts, he took ownership over the offense. And if you need to see just how bad things have gotten, where they just do not look like the same team, look at that safety play against the Buccaneers, where it's 3rd and 6. You're deep in your own territory. You need some yards. And then that's the play that Nick Sirianni draws up, where Jalen Hurts basically has one option. And when the option's covered, there's nowhere else to go. This is a disaster.
Safid, how difficult do you think it's going to be for Jalen Hurts and the rest of the squad to finally climb out of this hole they've dug in themselves into?
Not too difficult. Nothing like a trip to Cancun can't fix, all right? The Phillies can join them in Cancun. Joel Embiid could join them there, too, after they lose to the Nuggets this week. Look, the Eagles have to figure out if Nick Sirianni is their coach or not for the future, and it feels like he lost the entire locker room. On top of that, Jason Kelsey is retiring as well, and the Eagles have an identity problem. They have to figure out who's going to be their coach, and they have to figure out who's going to be helping that offense, along with Jalen Hurts, because they had a really big window for the Super Bowl, and it looked like it slammed completely shut in Tampa Bay.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to see more conversations with athletes and stars, check out these videos right here, and be sure to subscribe for more from USA Today Sports.